Hello everyone. Today your Kavita ma'am is here with new topic that is basic geometrical ideas. As the name suggests, geometrical ideas. In this we will discuss few topics based on geometry. So first topic is point. What is point? A point is represented by a small dot. If I am putting a point like this here, this one is point. So it is named by a single letter of alphabet. As you can see here, this blue dot, this one is point. I have given the name A here. You can give any name. Suppose this I am considering this red point, I am giving the name P. So I have this point P. I have this point P. So what about its magnitude? Magnitude means can you measure its length, breadth or thickness? It has no magnitude, that is it has no length, breadth or thickness. Next is about line segment. As you can see here, this AB, it has two fixed point. First one is A and another one is B. So A and B are two fixed point here. So this one is considered as line segment. And you can measure the length of this AB. A and B are fixed point and these are end points. So this one is line segment. So how will you define it? A line segment corresponds to the distance between 2 points. Distance between 2 points means, as you can see here, there are 2 points A and B. You can find the distance between A and B. So it would be considered as a line segment. The line segment joining point A and B is denoted by AB, and this you can see there, this line, it is denoted by A, B and then this mark. What is the meaning of this mark? Means I have two fixed point here, A and B. I have two fixed point, A and B, and it has definite length. Definite length means you can measure the length of A and B because AB is a line segment having two fixed points. I hope you have understood about line segment. Now my next topic is line. A line is obtained when a line segment is extended on both sides. As we were discussing about line segment, in the previous slide we have seen AB is a line segment. Now we are talking about line, means B point is here but this line is moving. B point is moving now and A point is moving in opposite direction. Means A and B both are not fixed point. So this line segment is converted into line now, because in line segment A and B both the points were fixed, but in line both the points A and B are not fixed, they are moving. So how will you denote it? I will denote this line AB as AB and this symbol you can see here, or by a single letter we can denote it. As you can see this line, I have marked AB. This I am talking about now blue line AB, and I will mark it as AB and this both side arrows. Arrow on this side, arrow on A means A point is not fixed, it is moving. If arrow is on B means B point is also not fixed. B point is also moving. I have written here, you can denote it by a single letter also. In some books you will see the name of this line is not AB. Sometime you will find like this, L. You will say L is a line here. You can give any alphabet, L, M, N. You can denote it by a single letter also. Now discuss about its length. As we know, the both points are moving. So would you be able to find the distance between these two? Would you be able to measure the line? No, because it is of infinite length. Infinite length, as both the points are moving. It is impossible to measure the length of a line. My next topic is about intersecting lines. As I was discussing about lines, we have two kinds of line. First one is intersecting lines and another one I will discuss about parallel lines. Intersecting lines. When I am talking about lines, means like this. Two lines intersecting. Intersecting means cutting each other at a point. What is the meaning of this? What are intersecting lines? If two lines have one common point, they are called intersecting lines. Now look at the figure. There are two lines. L1, I have given the name of this line as L1 and name of another line is L2, because I can give the name as L1, L2 or LM. As you can see in this figure, both L1 and L2 are intersecting, or you can say cutting each other at a single point O. So L1 and L2 are intersecting lines. As you can see the figure of crossroad, both the roads are cutting each other at this point. So this one again an example of intersecting lines. Next topic is about parallel lines. All of you know about the parallel lines. As you can see the track, railway track here, I have marked these lines, these track as L1 and L2. You can see L1 and L2 both are in this direction. Both are lines. Both are moving. I cannot measure the length and the distance between these two would remain same. Okay. Now, will they intersect? Will they cut each other at any point? No, they are not cutting each other at a point. So, in this, you can write L1 and L2 are parallel. How will you write it? This one is symbol. How to represent? I will write L1 is parallel to L2. L1 and L2 are two lines which are parallel to each other. This symbol is of parallel lines. As you can take example of scale also. See the edges of scale. Opposite edges of scale, both are parallel to each other. I am talking about this and this one. Actually, these are, it is example of line segment, but in this, just I am taking example of parallel. What is the meaning of parallel? As you can see, distance between these two line segment is same. Okay. They will not meet. So in this also, suppose I am giving the name to this edge as L and this edge as M. So how will you write it? I will give the name as L is parallel to M. whenever you will consider about parallel, when you will talk about parallel lines, you have to give example of lines. So what is the definition of parallel lines? Lines which do not meet are said to be parallel. Do not means they are not intersecting at a common point. As in the intersecting lines, you have this kind of figure. Both are intersecting at a point. So parallel lines are not intersecting at a point. They don't have any common point like intersecting lines. Next is about ray. You can see here ray. Sun rays, light coming from torch. These are example of rays. From where the rays are coming or starting? Of course, you can see the figure. This one is the starting point. And from where all the rays are coming, or from where sun rays are coming? Of course, from the sun. Sun is the source. So what is ray? Ray is like this, as you can see in the figure. Here I have source, and from source this kind of ray is coming, and I don't know the another point. Suppose one point is A and another point is here I have taken the source as P and another point is A. You can see here A point is moving, means A is not fixed, but P is fixed. So in this, how will you define ray? A ray is a portion of a line. Why we are saying it is a portion of line? Because when you were considering about line, both the points were moving in this case. But when you will talk about ray, one point is fixed but another point is moving. Only one point is fixed in ray. But in line, both the points are moving. So we are considering as a ray is a portion of line. It starts at one point. It has source, means it has one fixed point called starting point and goes endlessly in one direction. As I don't know where the line ends, means it does not have definite length. I cannot measure the length of this ray. How will you denote it? Consider this PA. How will you denote it? PA and arrow like this. What is the meaning of this? As you can see here, P point is fixed. So I will not make arrow on P. A point is moving, means arrow I will make on A because A is moving. Suppose you have this kind of ray. K, L. So K is the starting point of this ray. And how will you denote it? I will write KL. K point is fixed, so no arrow on this. And arrow would be only on L because L point is moving. So I will write ray KL like this. Again, you would not be able to measure its length because we have only one fixed point here. Another point is moving. Now next one is use the figure to name. There are few questions. Now cross check this from the figure. In this figure you have to write a line containing point E. Line means both the points should be moving. Line containing point E. So you can see here which line containing point E? E point is here. So I can write AE. I know you will say, ma'am, EF is also a line. Yes, you can write EF also. It is again a line containing point E. Both the answers would be correct. Okay. Next is you have to write a line passing through A. So where is the point A? You have to name a line passing through A. So this one, you can see AE is a line where point A lies. Next, you have to name a line on which O lies. You can see O here. O lies. And this one is line. How will you name it? You will say CO, as both the points with arrow means it is a line. CO. CO or OC, both are same. Next is you have to write two pairs of intersecting lines. Again, intersecting lines. Intersecting lines means the lines which are cutting each other and having a common point. So I can see here first and second, two lines intersecting at common point B. So name the lines. First example is CO and AE. CO and AE. These two lines. And another example I have taken it as AE and EF. As this line AE and EF. Again you are getting a common point after cutting, that is E. So this one is again another example of intersecting lines. I hope you have understood about intersecting lines, parallel lines, and difference between line, line segment and ray. If you have any doubt in this, you can ask in the class. I hope you have understood. Thank you. Have a nice day.